Hey friends, we're going to read a book about day and night, okay? We're going to talk about how the sky changes. What does the sky look like? What do you see when you look up in the sky? What do you see when it's daytime? What do you see when it's nighttime? Here on the cover page, I see a moon and I see the stars. It must be nighttime. But daytime just finished because I can see that the sun is going down over here. Let's find out how the sky changes. Well, hello there. I didn't see you. My name is Blake. I was just looking at the sky. Have you ever noticed how much it changes? I wonder why it changes so much. Let's find out. Have you ever looked in the sky at night? The sun is gone, and in its place, we can see the moon. The stars shine bright, and the sky is black. The stars are bright, burning balls of fire. But how does the moon give off light? It is just a big ball of rock. It shouldn't have light. The moon is like a mirror. It reflects the light from the sun. Although we can't see the sun at night, its light is hitting the moon and bouncing off it, so we can see the moon. The moon's unable to give off light on its own. It needs the sun's light. So you can see this big sun here. It's shining on the moon. Just like when you shine a flashlight on the wall, you can see the light on the wall. The same way the sun shines on the moon, and that is why we can see the moon at night. The people on this side of the earth can see the sun. It's daytime, but not the moon. The people on the other side of the earth can see the moon, but not the sun. Look at the moon. What are those dark circles? They are called craters. Can you say that? Craters. Craters were formed many years ago when meteorites, asteroids, and comets hit the moon. Craters are big holes in the moon's surface. You see the little holes? They're actually really big. If you were on the moon, they would look very big. That's why we call them craters. So just like if you had a ball of Play-Doh, if you poke it, and it'll put craters in the ball. There are lots of rocks in space, and when the rocks hit the moon, they make the craters, the holes on the surface. Have you ever noticed the moon changes? Sometimes it looks like a circle, and sometimes it looks only like a piece of a circle. The moon goes through a cycle. You remember that word? Cycle. A cycle means it goes round and round and round and doesn't stop. The moon goes through a cycle, and each part of the cycle is called a phase. Can you say that word? Phase. Let's count the phases. 1 phase, 2 phases, 3, 4 phases, 5 phases, 6 phases, 7 phases, 8 phases. I see 4 on this side and 4 on this side. 4 and 4 make 8. We learned about that in math. The cycle starts at a new moon when we cannot see the moon at all. This is actually a phase where we can't see the moon at all. Slowly we see more and more of the moon until it reaches the full moon phase. So we see a little bit more and a little bit more until all the way until we get the full moon phase on this phase. Then we see less and less of the moon as it goes back to the new moon phase. So it goes back as like a cycle and goes around and all the way until we can't see the moon anymore. This is caused by the way the moon and the earth go around the sun. So let's look at that. So here we have the sun and here we have the moon. The moon goes around the earth and the earth goes around the sun. And so sometimes we can see the moon and sometimes we can't. Sometimes we can see the sun and sometimes we can't because the earth is also spinning. So we're always seeing something different. The sky is beautiful and bright during the day. What do you think? What do you see in the sky? I see a blue sky. I see clouds. I see a plane. I see clouds, birds, planes, and the sun. Can you still see the stars? In the bright light of the day, the stars cannot shine. Can you still see the moon? No. It has moved around the earth and is on the other side now. So, just like we said before, the people on this side can't see the moon, but the people on the other side can't see the sun. And so the moon goes around, and then this side can see it, and then the earth turns, and then they can't see the sun anymore. I love watching the sky change. On my way to school, the sun is low in the sky. The sky looks orange. During recess, the sun is high in the sky. It is really bright and only shines in my eyes if I look up. On my way home, the sun is on the other side of the sky and it's getting low again. Have you ever noticed that? I love watching the sun move across the sky. So here it is late in the day when you go home, the sun is going down. In the morning, it's on the other side. And during the day, it's up in the sky in the middle. Well, it looks like it's time for me to go to bed. The sun has sunk low in the sky and it is getting dark. Soon the moon will come up and the stars will shine bright in the dark night sky. Thank you for learning about day and night with me. Be sure to look up at the sky and watch how it changes. All right, now friends, now it's time for you to do your day and night cut and paste activity. You'll cut out the squares at the bottom and you'll put them in the boxes they go in. Put your finger, on your paper, you're going to put your finger on the word day. It starts with the letter D, and say the word day. And then find the word night. It starts with the letter N, night. You'll put each square that you cut out in its right place. Which one looks like night and which ones look like day. Put them in their place. All right, see you next time, friends.